Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
Killed me.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 finishing up Tell Me Why. This is Chapter 3, Inheritance. Super excited to play the conclusion of this game. I've been really liking it. Hope you guys are too. Once again, gonna shut up for a majority of the game and only respond to things that are super important. Give my intake on things.
He's right. Time to get my shit together. There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel. I could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later. How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else. Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox at 12. The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter. Eddie looks so young here. I miss the slopes. What the? I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak. He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community. Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened, but what the hell was I supposed to say? I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here. This is personal. I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name. Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed. Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust. Something's not right. What is this? I always loved this one. I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head. I can't really eat anything right now. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. I should have let myself enjoy these trips more. Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down. Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs. Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here. I almost wish the house had burned down last night. Then I'd never have to see it again. What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back?
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
You swore, Allison.
It's nothing. This is nothing. So many months of snow boots ahead. I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me? Not here. Here they are. Okay, I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Allison, help!
Allison, please.
The Mad Hunter. What's wrong with me?
Phone should be somewhere nearby. No, no phone here. The ringing seems to be coming from downstairs. I don't think there's any reason my phone would have ended up here.
I know you've been struggling. I'm fine. They can help her. I said I'm fine!
I need to...
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the... No. I cannot deal with you right now. What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God, my hands are still shaking.
Morning.
Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh, especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Oh, good. Because I did not plan to. I've been overdoing it on double shifts this week. I'm beat.
I know the feeling. I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face, just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee.
Allison, what's going on?
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much and we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
That is very true.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh, God.
Allison? Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but... Now I see them everywhere.
shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you, okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
I mean, why not? Tyler might be like, oh, she's too scared to face me, but what else is going to happen? It's not like we're really going to go to the house anyways.
I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it. Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this. Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while. Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting that guy have it.
Mr. Gershel, you confirm the reason for your problem. Just visiting family. My folks and younger brother live here. Maybe you know him. Works at the post office. Name's Dan.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Hey, Gregs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Nothing really. Just waiting for Dee.
Then pull up a chair. I've always...
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
Over here. Receptionist is still sick.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on.
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen. You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
Hey, Gregs. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious. Which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time. We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Well, I'll let you in on a secret. Most people hated Burke anyway. Your dad's a far better chief than he ever was.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Well, we need to try again soon. I feel so bad about missing your birthday. I thought about making you something, but I was a little strapped for time, so...
No, I get it. With your brother back, I see where your priorities are now.
What? No, it's not...
Relax, I'm just kidding. I really gotta go now. Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but... Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah. The sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air. Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me?
Why is he ghosting
I can't breathe.
me? Oh no.
Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass. I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles. Just a little longer. I've been here before. It'll end. It'll end. Wait, am I still breathing? Yes. I'm still breathing. Keep going. What's happening?
I'm so scared, Allison.
Me too.
I don't want to go. And maybe
I did not do well on that at all.
we should tell them the truth.
It was very confusing as to what I was supposed to do.
Maybe.
But what if we get in trouble and then we both get sent away?
Hey, Chief Brown, wait.
I went back to the house and got these 3 kids. They wouldn't let me take anything else. I'm sorry.
Sam, please tell them to let us stay together. Please.
Oh gosh.
Please.
I don't have that kind of power.
Sam.
Kids. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I really wish it was a little bit more clear on what I was supposed to do with that whole breathing exercise thing, because I really had no idea what I was supposed to be doing there. And I thought I was going to kill her for a second.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
We gotta come clean, right? Let it off our conscience. Here we go.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
I pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
How close were he and Marianne?
I don't know exactly. But he cared about her a lot. Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me, too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
I'm surprised she's not going to catch any backlash for any of this. But okay. That went extremely well for her.
Okay. You can do this. Good. He's here.
Family's family. Get it. Fucking. I already got the lifters in there. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Yeah. Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales.
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
Haul out?
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been missing some tools I need, so Taking a while. So,
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific. Our hold was full of the morning's catch. Started pulling in our nets when they got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles off land.
So what'd you do?
Well, we dropped anchor, and I had to dive under and cut out the net. Of course, when we finally managed to fix the damn thing and headed back in, there it was on the horizon. A nasty mother of a storm. Spent the trip back riding out the biggest damn waves I've ever seen. 30-footers, if you can believe it.
All because of a banana.
All because of a banana.
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me. Really got...
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Thanks.
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I was just driving by and wanted to see how you were doing. I heard there was some trouble on the docks.
There's always trouble on the docks.
Whoa, that's a really nice sextant.
Well, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know? Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Bit of sibling rivalry, huh? You should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end. How's the house coming along?
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole lives in there. No shame.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory. Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. I got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure. Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
Did you check if I have rust spray somewhere in this mess?
How about this?
Huh? No. No, it should be on one of those shelves back there. Don't stress yourself out. I can work it for you eventually.
There we go. Rust remover.
Rust remover's in some sort of spray bottle. Should say sticky mechanisms on it.
There we are. Here's your
Good.
sticky mechanisms.
Now let's see. Should be just about. Uh-huh. Pass me that wrench, will you?
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Eat something, Fritz. Come over here. Sit with me.
Much better. If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Love this picture of your mama.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Can I? She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck in my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
So there's a trap door. We know that. So go inside that loft. There's got to be something that's some kind of secret, you know, that'll give us some sort of understanding or something like that. I don't know, but I'm liking where this is going. Sam is not the father. Kind of figured he was. Don't know who tried to burn down the barn. Probably the father, but we don't know who that is.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Alright, looks like it's time to go do some fishing. This is very exciting gameplay.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
Alright.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in. Come on, pull up on the rod. Reel them in. Now give it a nice pull.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Look at how
Thanks,
happy he looks.
Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. Alright, here we go. I'm here. Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her. And start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, well, I was the kid who killed his mom. And I still found a way to confront my shit. I mean, I'm here, doing the work. Even though, every second, I've got to fight the urge to run straight back.
To Fireweed, you mean?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything. I got this.
My guess is that this is the last fish. Oh. It's gonna make me do this 4 times? 3 times? Never mind. Oh, okay. Last little bit.
Easy.
Easy, baby. That's a fish!
Whoa.
We getting fish out here!
Well played.
Good job.
I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really 2 ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that, but it's pretty risky, right?
I mean, yeah, but you only get so much time. So when I see a chance, I take it, even if he might shoot me down.
See, I don't know. I don't like this dynamic. That's the thing. It would be dumb to shoot you down. It's just not for me. I mean, the game clearly wants you to, like, say yes. But, like... Nah, fucking do it.
He'd have to be kinda dumb to shoot you down, wouldn't he?
Well, now I'm not judging anyone, but I am, you know, kind of a catch.
Was that a pun?
Some people are worth making puns for.
Okay, now I regret saying that.
think?
I totally regret saying that. I mean, we're bonding, we're bros. Let me figure my shit out.
I'm sorry, but I just...
You don't have to finish that. I wasn't expecting anything. You miss all the shots you don't take, right? Still fishing buddies?
I don't know. You gonna catch anything?
Oh, just you wait and see.
I mean, yeah, just because he's nice doesn't mean we have to smash. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
you're missing the show.
it's probably the ideal scenario for the fangirls out there, but people can be fucking friends, you know? Especially when they're dealing with shit. Like, you don't have to just make them smash just because they're two gay dudes or a trans dude and a gay dude in the same vicinity. Like, they can just hang out, you know? Don't have to force it all the time, which is what the game appears to be trying to do. No? Okay.
Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny thing.
Midship, you read my mind. You know Allison refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
It's their loss. From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the snow.
A pint? Small fry.
That's nice, though. You like that. I mean, you gotta like that. Allison, she's not having fun right now. Look at her. She is in disarray. General disarray.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be. I'll see you two later.
The funny part is he was supposed to go there to help out with the cleaning and stuff. They didn't do any cleaning. They had a nice day, but no cleaning.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Alrighty, so let's go check out this hidden loft up in the barn. Find out some stuff, what I assume is probably going to be about our father. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see.
Ugh, what a mess.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. Just a regular old light switch. The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
It's opening up.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there. Can you see anything?
Nope, nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah, let's start here.
Interesting.
Recognize this?
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message.
A message of what
exactly? The differences
exactly?
between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Find them all.
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons. Did she add that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing? Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich? I'm really grasping at straws here. Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something. But not in this version? It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it.
Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
Oh, she was a
Good
princess.
one, too.
God, that's so not her.
West Covina? That's California. University of California, Berkeley.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Huh. I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than the cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with this, all of this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are, but here I am gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent from the letter?
I would guess so.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next. There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
The cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace. Is it the bird?
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures.
Then
They look
she
like
was a
images
dancer.
from Marianne's life before.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun.
Engineering?
Notice how unhappy.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
And the painter.
What's the Gold Lady do? Is that it?
It's
Yep.
opening.
So, to be the bird, she was a dancer. She studied engineering. And then that Brent guy
What's
was a
in
painter.
there this time?
God. Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island? Oh, jeez.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
Oh, geez.
So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
She was in a cult? Or something like that? That's our house.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here is my Delos Crossing pal's number. I let him know you were interested in the house he's selling Tammy.
Oh, so that's how she found the house. Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Hmm.
Look at him. He's so young and happy.
It's a letter from Dad.
Her father.
I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in La Conner. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer, oh jeez, and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Mary Ann. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Shit.
What the hell? Mary Ann was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but...
no.
She could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
That would be...
You're not at all excited
such
about having
a
more
big
family.
can of
You
worms,
saw the letter.
dude.
I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Keep digging. Now Allison's the one who's like, let's fucking go, boy. And Tyler's kind of like, what the hell, bro? I like it. What next?
This just lit up, so I think...
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day, she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old... This is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock? It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken? That's the Gold Lady's castle. Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, this is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner. Damn it. Why is nothing happening? This looks like a dinner. Come on.
What is the clock supposed to be? Princess's party is first.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
No.
That's the Gold Lady's castle. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear.
What's that plant thing on top?
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's. Come on.
From there to school?
Some sort of clock?
And here?
What's that plant thing on top?
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner. Come on.
She took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's house.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, that's the Gold Lady's castle. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner. Come on. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and some sort of clock. Come on.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
The castle, the clock, the dinner party.
I'm trying to make sense of the castle in the bottom left corner.
Well, it's like we were saying. The Gold Lady lived in one, so it probably represents Marianne's childhood home. You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? That's our house in the top right corner, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. When did she buy the house again? Why don't we go back and check the dates?
What does that have to do with anything, though?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
The clock.
A clock. What do you think this is about?
She had that watchmaking job in Juneau, right?
Oh.
So that was probably right before she moved to Delos.
And then this is us. So
that's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
There we go.
Yes.
What's in
I was
there?
getting worried
Another
for a
letter?
second.
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods into that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shedded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. Tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where its sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty, and running her thumbs down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. What?
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt.
So she miscarried?
She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
That's the Pious Pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. The very old beaver definitely goes in her den. Back in your pond, Big Frog. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, Stalwart Moose.
Didn't find all of them.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Before that, look at this.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Oh. L. E? O-L-E? O-L-E. Oh, hold on. Yellow O, red L.
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles.
There it is. Leo.
Yes.
Leo, that was probably the baby's name. Oh, no, 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 no. There's going to be pictures of the baby. And whatever the hell else is going on here.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed. I was her son.
We write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
He's buried under that tree.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We gotta go. Hey, let's go dig up our dead baby brother. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Let's go to the dock.
Oh, she really wants to do
It's
that.
time to finish this.
I thought she wanted to go dig up a dead baby brother.
You really want to go?
Baby brother.
You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
Oh, yeah, there definitely is. Hold up.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Old bear's gift for the princess. But I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins living in my house. Oh, gee, so Sam wanted to marry her. Bright berries and new bloomed bluebells, but the old bear never again asked Princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to, and that is how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. Oh, geez. I am so sorry, Sam.
Huh. Fresh caught salmon? Wait. Fresh caught salmon? A newly bloomed bluebell? Some roses, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure.
Fresh salmon, ripe berries, new bloom bluebells. So ripe berries. Okay, ripe berries.
Hazelnuts.
No, not hazelnuts.
Actually, I'm not sure.
There we go.
A handful of ripe berries?
Yup.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Yeesh. Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. No big deal. Sam. Yeesh.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
The crafty goblin's good deeds. Here we go. Landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. Huh. No. Okay. So let's see. There's a smorgasbord. Remove the thorn.
They removed a thorn from the frog's back. They helped fix the beaver dam. Huh. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They broke open the beehive for the bear. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. Maybe not. They hugged the princess when she was crying.
Okay, let's see. Bar scarf the crabs. Pelican. Realize how much they had to give for us today. Looked for 4 ways. Okay, so the moose they did scratch. So the moose they scratched. Let's.
Or not. Or not. Wait. Or not.
Okay. Next, they help the old bear who cannot get the beehive. So bear, princess. Okay. Bear and princess. That's it.
They hugged the princess when she was crying. They broke open the beehive for the bear.
Reading comprehension, children. You gotta love it.
Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories. Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vecchi store co-owner Tessa Vecchi and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? Huh? They were going to open a little gift boutique. That's cute. The Very Old Beavers
repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Guess we're gonna have to find out. Beaver fixes the house. Perhaps she can help. Went to Varial Beaver, found the Dutchman's with it. Because would you help fix it? It will be an easy fix once you thank you, Beaver. No, thanks to you. The wind blew. Oh, she was in place. But now thanks to you. So home, Nick. Now we have me. You was better things. She was not able to fix her den, not to gather food. While the princess find out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She said about fixing it, and though she's not a talented variable beaver, the fix kept the creature warm. Thank you. With the roof. The roof is what needed to be repaired. So fix the roof.
She fixed the roof shingles.
The walls.
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
And then that.
She slapped the post with. All right.
Yeah.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he.
Oh, it's his mom.
He doesn't really like to talk about her.
It's Eddie's mom. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Oh, that sucks. Did that.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the two thieves. I drew the original. No.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Okay, let's see. What did they steal? Two tiny thieves were living under the wooden house right below her feet. Oh, the cake? Was it just the cake? Only a fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. Spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Some flour for the cake, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure. What if they took some spoons? Did they steal candy? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Some flour for the cake, maybe?
Spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets. Didn't say anything about candy.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Or that.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You are the best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. Oh, that's so cute.
A baby blanket? A baby blanket? I wish she just explained all this to us.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, that's it.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Oof, uncovered a lot. Sam simping, never simp. Ladies and gentlemen, we know this. Alright, let's see what else we've got in store.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
This is a big moment here.
Almost.
It was Vecchi? Tessa's husband?
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
What?
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God,
What?
Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What?
What should we do now?
What?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
What?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
What? Hold on. Okay, cool. Tom Vecchi, the mayor, as it would be. Damn. So Tessa knew, and that's why she was trying to help out the kids. Oh, jeez. We're gonna ruin this man's campaign. Oh, let's see what happens. From this point on, it's just gonna be a lot of conversation.
I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yup. Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah. He's just a fucking coward.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Joke's on you, motherfucker. We already told Eddie.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Except she was threatening us with a gun, and we stabbed her.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Hunter. not gonna hurt you.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, tell me she didn't say I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, no, 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 no,
no. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison.
Oh, no, 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 no. They're gonna make Allison choose.
We've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
Except I already told him.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom.
Oh, no,
Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
The thing is, Tyler remembers being scared. Tyler remembers being scared. That's all he remembers. Anything additional as far as like things that could have been said, he could have remembered kind of off. Allison remembers just going to help.
Allie, you okay?
She grabbed scissors,
You didn't
went
let that
and
asshole
stabbed
get to
her.
you, did you?
That's all that she can really remember. But is Tom telling the truth? That's what,
What if
really
he's
don't,
right?
what if we really don't know?
I've been having all these nightmares
I
about
don't know.
that night. And they were a lot
I don't
like
want to
how
believe
Tom
that that's
said.
true, but
And now,
based off of how
when I
much
try to remember,
Marianne seemed to
that's all
love
I
the
can
kids,
see.
that's
He's trying to
I
mess
can
with your
imagine
head,
that she didn't really
and
want to
you're letting
hurt
it
Tyler.
work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you.
Fuck. I think
I'm not gonna hurt you.
she wouldn't kill her own kids.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
She wanted to make sure that they wouldn't get taken away.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
She was trying to learn how to deal with Tyler, you know, being transgender. So she was trying to learn how to deal with it. Even though she might have, you know, been off about it. Like, she was trying to come to grips with it. She wasn't going to kill her kids. She wanted to kill fucking Tom.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
But in this situation, Tom's right.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Which sucks because Allison might go through shit, but this is what happened. Marianne loved her kids. She wasn't going to hurt them. Allison might catch shit, but it's, I think, what happened.
Mom, please. No, don't do this.
Allison, this isn't what...
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. We weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
One last look. Good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, mate.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch. How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
I really...
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
I think it sucks, the whole Sam thing. You could definitely tell he loved Marianne.
Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon board a plane in Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone. That sometimes must follow without question. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing. Something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering. And I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. All right. Looks like we've had some fun together. Oh, we're taking those. Guess we can't take this. It's a cute house.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Yeah, for real.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon?
Nice try.
For posterity.
Why'd he shave his head? I like the little coiffed hair look for him. It looked good. Two goblins. Cute. Our princess. Goodbye, mother. Give me a little princess emoji.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Funny. The mailbox bandit. Michael. Must be relieved to finally be done with that place, no doubt. Traffic's not too bad. I should be back around our place. Traffic in Delos, only if the mailbox bandit escapes. Have one last look around.
Gonna miss this.
It is a very pretty view.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
Time to move on.
Is that all he says? Well, nothing good happened here, so I doubt they would let you have a moment. Let's see if we can go up into the barn. I imagine all the shit got taken down. All the, you know, cute princess stuff. They probably took all that. Oh.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
So which one of these trees is supposed to be where Leo is buried? This is it right here.
I'm sorry we're leaving you alone out here.
That's it? Okay. Later, Leo.
Bye, Leo. Goblins out. Goblins out.
I suppose not. I guess not. Alright, that's it. Oh, the sandbox.
hope the next goblin family bakes a lot of sand pies in this. Such a good day.
Is there an objective? Gather your stuff and lock the house. Okay. Leave the house for good, it says. Alright, there we go. We have left the house for good.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
At least we got that money. All the bad memories in the world, but money makes it sting a little bit less. Shitty, but it's true.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tell Me Why. I really like that game. Not much in the way of gameplay, but I've always loved these kind of story-driven games, and it's a nice story, you know, a very solemn ending, but one that makes sense, you know. I really like the direction the story had. It just sucks because, you know, you get closure, but it's not the kind of closure that you really want. It sucks, but it is what it is. That's life sometimes. But a really kind of gripping story, in my opinion. One that felt really real. And yeah, overall, just a very good experience. I'm AZPlow21. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm probably going to be doing a lot more Let's Plays, by the way. I did enjoy this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it as long as this last video is going to be, but I just really wanted to play Chapter 3 in its entirety. But anyways, I appreciate you guys as always. Stay tuned for more WMMA5 content, more Let's Plays, etc., etc. I'm going to let the credits roll out, but you guys have a good rest of your day. Alright, I decided not to let the credits roll out. Allison is grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle, forced the chest open. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. Yeah, I believed it too. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. That's good. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. Oh. Sam felt understood by Allison. 28% confronted Sam with his addiction. Yeesh. That probably would have been hard. Michael was happy to become good friends with Tyler. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. 69% kissed him though. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Alright, that's going to do it. I'm AZPlow21. You guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. This was Tell Me Why.